apologies, but I must ask. Is this about love?
I've been fighting the hiccups for like half an hour, I swear. Of course it's about love. None of your business. Alright, fair enough.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
I'm lying.
What do you know? Tell me.
What's up, YouTube? Lysergic here, and welcome to The Witcher 3. Today I'm going to be playing through the first hour or so of the game, and I'm going to talk about what I like, talk about what I don't like, the controversy surrounding the game, and all that good stuff. But first of all, we're going to hop into the options menu real quick and crank everything to the max. And if you don't want to sit through me talking about a bunch of fancy graphic settings for about 5 or so minutes, then I will have an annotation right up on the screen somewhere for you to skip to the beginning of the gameplay. So before we get started, I would like to apologize for not putting out a lot of content the past month. I've just got a new job, so I've been quite busy. But now that I'm adjusted to it, I'll have a lot more initiative to, sit down and record after work. And it's not quite full-time. It's like a little bit below full-time. I'm working like 35 hours a week or so. So I shouldn't be too, I'm not too busy. And I'll have plenty of time to record stuff. You guys know I always have good content lined up, and I have a lot of stuff that I want to do. I just need to actually get off my ass and get around to it. But The Witcher 3 came out today, and I could not pass up that opportunity. So without further ado, if you guys want to talk to me about, making videos and stuff, we can do that in the comments section. But right now, I'm here to play this game. So let's hop into the options menu, which we are already at. And first of all, I want to point out something that I already saw that I really liked, is this. You press one button on the keyboard, and it says, hey, look, I see you're using a keyboard. Let's use that. Or you press one button on the controller, and it says, hey, let's use that instead. Not hard to do, I would imagine. A lot of games do it, but a lot of games that should be doing it don't. Especially games that work better with controllers. It should be as easy as that to switch. I shouldn't have to go into the options menu. This kind of auto switch thing has been around for a while, so that's nice. But more importantly, let's look at them graphic settings. HUD configuration is not quite as important. I don't really care about the size of it. I would like to maybe turn some things off. Undiscovered POIs, points of interest, I'm sure that stands for. NPC chatter, active quests. Looks like a lot of good stuff on the heads-up display. Looks like we have a lot of little things you can turn off. Something as simple as damaged items. Usually it would be like item notifications, and it would just be all item notifications. But it's nice to have little sub-choices like that, so if you don't want to have a certain notification, you can turn that off, like boat durability, stuff like that. That's always nice to see. Horse fear. I didn't even know there was horse fear. I actually tried to stay out of the loop a little bit on this game because I wanted to experience it as it, was intended and not with a lot of preconceived notions and all that. So that's, that's something that I like to do, especially when I plan on making videos of a game. But as far as post-processing, let's just crank it up to high, see how that works. Motion blur, off. Blur, okay, what's blur and motion blur? See, it's nice that they have a lot of settings, but it's always better to have clarification of what these settings mean. So let's try with motion blur off and blur on. Maybe blur is like other people moving. I have no clue. So anti-aliasing, that's going to be on. What kind of anti-aliasing is it? Thanks for telling me, Witcher. Come on, guys. I know they're better than this. I know CDPR is like very, very good at, making beautiful looking games, and I know that they know that we want clarification on what our settings mean. Even just a little tooltip would be nice, but let's not dwell on that too much. Ambient occlusion, we're going to turn that up to HBAO+, because HBAO does look really nice. It's hard to notice sometimes, but it does give the overall picture a very nice feel to it when the lighting is nice and soft and in all those little nooks and crannies. Got chromatic aberration, which a lot of people don't like. I'm going to start with it on, and then maybe we'll try turning it off a little bit. And vignetting can be a little annoying, but it is what it is. That seems good to me. Let's just make sure that's stuck. Okay, up doesn't go up. Yeah, HBA, yep. Alright, it sticks. Graphics presets. Let's take a look at what we have here. Let's crank it all up to Ultra, turn VSync off, because who wants that shit? Hopefully I will have a G-Sync monitor soon. I am planning on buying a ROG Swift, probably with my next paycheck, so that is something to look forward to. 144 hertz, I think it is, and it's 1440p. G-Sync, all that good stuff. Oh, God. I mean, if you don't already know what it is, go check it out. A lot of people ask why my resolution is 1824 by 1026. It's because right now I'm playing on a TV, which is why I need that nice monitor. Because right now my computer, GTX 980 SLI, is like 400 times too good for my TV. So I need to do something about that. And the reason that I have to play in a weird resolution is because we have ridiculous overscan on this TV that is just impossible to fix because reasons that I'm not going to get into. Because I will be frustrated if I start talking about it. Borderless window, why not full screen? I mean, fine. Let's just leave it because then it's going to fuck up the record. Hairworks is going to be on. I heard that's an FPS killer, but we'll see about that with the monster rig. Background characters better be on ultra. Shadows, terrain, water, all that good stuff. Grass, crank it to the max. Hardware cursor, no, don't want that. That's it. Alright, well, I'm a little underwhelmed. They did cover all the important stuff, but like I said, the lack of tooltips is a tad irritating. Could be better. Controller scheme, I'm going to go with the default controls and all that. Let's make sure we got subtitles on. That's good. No Chinese. We're going to stick with English. And that should be it for the graphics. I did end the options. I did turn the music off because I preferred not to get copyright strikes. Kind of might be a little mood killer, but I don't think it's really going to matter. Honestly, it just gets in the way of the commentary anyway when it swells too loud or gets too quiet and I gotta fuck with the volume. But enough talk. Time to play. Wait, we have difficulty options. Blood and Broken Bones. Death March. See, because The Witcher is a hard game, so normally I play on normal. That's like what I like to do, is to play on normal. But when it's a hard game, and it's designed to be a hard game, I like to play it on hard. I like difficulty settings that actually make a difference, not difficulty settings that turn enemies into bullet sponges. I think a good example of it is Hitman. I think had really good difficulty settings where the function of the game actually changed, like your instinct meter in the newer Hitman, which was not great, but it was okay. Your instinct meter worked differently on the higher difficulty settings. Metal Gear Solid, the enemies are much more aware on the higher difficulty settings. They do other stuff to try to catch you. They use tactics that you wouldn't even see in other games, in lower difficulty playthroughs. So it makes a different experience when you play through it again on a higher difficulty, not just, everyone takes more hits to kill, But I do not want just the story, and I do not want Broken Bones, so I guess we'll stick with normal, just for the purposes of you guys not seeing me die 100 times in a row. And let's show tutorials. Simulate Witcher 2 save? Sure, why not? I did play through The Witcher 2. I was a long time ago, so I do not remember much of the story. But let's let you guys check out the cutscene. I'll shut up for a minute. Oh. Well. Oh, I've seen this video. This was one of the trailers. So I'm assuming this is the Yennefer that we seem to be spending a lot of the game looking for, judging by all the gameplay footage. It was always like, track down Yennefer. Even in what seemed to be like different parts of the game, so. I tried to stay mostly away from, like I said, a lot of the pre-release footage, but I do know that Yennefer smells of lilac and gooseberries, because it's hard not to, have been exposed to that. Ow. I mean, I guess there's no words in this cutscene, so I don't really mind talking. If you guys are wondering what that noise is, that like air sucking noise, I've had a couple people ask. No, it is not a bong. It's a vaporizer. I had a couple people like, oh, I hear you taking bong hits in the background. That's not what a bong sounds like. That's a vaporizer. It's just nicotine. Don't get it twisted. But yeah, sorry about that. I did try to play with the noise gate settings on my mic to like do something about that, but there wasn't much I could do. It shouldn't be too annoying. Like I said, it's only when I don't have the controller in my hand, so. And usually a lot while Frank is playing on my channel. Ooh, look! Seamless transition into gameplay footage. Am I getting a terrible frame rate? Is that what's going on here? Am I getting stuttering? With two 980s? Are you telling me SLI is not going to work? Okay, that's a problem. Getting like 30 FPS. This better just be a cutscene thing. I will be tight. Okay, 40, 60. Why is it locking at 60? Oh, because I'm recording at 60. Duh. I'm a dumbass. Oh, so this is the beginning of the game. I've seen this in pre-release footage. Yeah, I keep saying I tried not to watch as much as I could, but goddamn, this game is just so interesting. Look at them hair works. His hair does work, I'll give him that. Oh, it's gonna pinch me. Don't do that. Oh, it's by your nuts. Be careful. Ah! Come on, if you didn't just clench your butthole when you seen that thing slither into the tub, you're not a man.
You know I don't find that amusing.
Oh, okay. He was on his stomach. I thought he was going in dry. Woo! That could have been ugly.
It wasn't meant to amuse, but to prod you to hurry. It's midday already.
This whole first
You
episode is going to be
promised
cutscenes,
Ciri
isn't
you'd
it?
train with her. Go before Vesemir bores her to death
Whoops.
with those etchings.
You're not quite clean yet. Got a little something on your back there, buddy. Let me get that spot for you.
So, later then.
See you later.
So far, I'm fairly impressed with the interiors. Fairly. I'm not going to start talking about the graphics controversy yet. But I will. We'll get there. Don't worry. If you want, we'll have a little annotation to where I bitch about graphics. And where I bitch about people bitching about graphics. Alright, moving on. Or else I'm going to start talking about it now. I want to savor the first gameplay moments because, graphics bullshit aside, I am hyped for this game. I did play through The Witcher 2 and I loved the shit out of it, so I'm going to try to enjoy this either way. I always try to enjoy video games. I'm not going to go into them saying, oh, this is going to be so bad because the graphics got downgraded. Oh, I hiccuped. That's just, you know, you could be a cynic all you want. I am quite the fucking cynic, don't get me wrong, but I don't wake up every morning like the world pissed in my cornflakes. And I don't go into a new game like the world pissed in my cornflakes. Regardless of what I've heard, I've always tried to give games a fair chance. I learned that from a good friend of mine, Eric, who doesn't consume a lot of games media, but plays a lot of video games, and enjoys the shit out of a lot of games that other people don't enjoy. Okay, so we are getting a solid 60 FPS here. I was a little worried when that cutscene got a little janky on me. I was about to freak out. I was like, oh no, you didn't, CD Projekt Red. You better not downgrade graphics and then make my game stutter.
You might bring me some more once you're done training.
Okay, so I can use Witcher senses even while I'm, you know, investigating stuff. Or I can just put out candles with my fucking magic. Camera turn speed is a little quick. Like, whoop, whoop. I would imagine it would be a little slower than that, but, who knows, whatever. I just gotta get used to the controls.
Got any clothes that aren't black or white?
Undergarments.
Rad. Can my Witcher sense see through clothes?
See,
Lame.
I thought Ciri could stand to wait a little longer.
It's uninstructive, not to mention unreasonable.
I want to stay with you a little longer.
I missed you. A lot.
And I missed you, but we'll have plenty of time to make up for that. Go and train with her, then come back. It'll give me a chance to put my face on.
Oh no!
Of all the women I've known, you're the only one who does that before.
You've known many.
What's it matter? Only ever thought of you.
Okay, so usually
Isn't there something
Geralt, I can never get his name right. Usually Geralt is not very you don't have a light anymore. Usually Geralt is not, can I turn it back on? I want to turn the candle back on. Yeah. Eardin is fire, I think, I don't know. Usually Geralt is not very, not sympathetic, but he's not very attached to women as far as The Witcher 2 went. I did not play The Witcher 1, but usually he's not very attached to women. So hearing him say something like that was a bit of a surprise. And if this just turns into your princess is in another castle and that's Geralt's motivation for the whole game, that would be unexpected. I know it said key required. I got the key. I was trying to get the key. Yay, the door is open. Who needs hands to open doors when you have psychic Witcher powers? Oh wait, it wanted me to go to the lower level? Hold on, I don't want to go there yet. I can jump? Whee! Can I run? Nope. RL? Nope. None of those things are run. Let's look at the pretty.
Shit. Mountain Pass is beautiful as ever.
Okay, so now we're getting our first taste of, like, exterior lighting, you know, level of detail, stuff like that. The first couple minutes are going to be slow as I'm, like, feeling out the game and trying to form my opinion. I'll probably be a little quiet, but, you know, like I said, it's going to pay off because I'm trying to think of what I say before I tell it to you, instead of playing spot the asshole and, you know, just taking sides with one of the, you know, factions arguing over the fucking graphics of the game. No, I'm going to do a thing that normal people do. I'm going to play it and form an opinion for myself instead of listening to what everybody else says. What a concept, right? But anyway, I think this looks damn pretty. I don't give a shit. Right now, I'm pretty happy. It looks pretty fucking good. Hairworks is sick. Solid 60 FPS. Not sure what it would be hitting if I wasn't recording, but, you know, recording's a big hit. I am using mirrorless action, which is nice for recording, but still does give you a little bit of a hit. And, I would accept no less than 60 at 1080p. I mean, I better be getting at least 80 with it off, you know, because I want to be able to play this in 1440p as well. But that's not important to the matter at hand, which is go down the stairs, and is going to take a really long time walking at this speed. But I'm the kind of guy who likes to walk in games. Like, when a game doesn't give you an option to walk, I get frustrated because I can't, like, stroll down the road and look at stuff because I am a bit of a graphics whore. But hey, you know, what are you gonna do? More cutscenes.
Old Witcher's fast asleep. Ciri's disappeared somewhere, of course.
I just did this. Come on, game, you don't react to my actions.
Guess she prefers practice to theory.
What?
Time to wake up, Master. These lessons so boring they put you to sleep too?
Damn it. Had her taking notes on ghouls and ghouls. Wanted to rest my eyes a bit.
Making her slog through that brick? No wonder she took off.
John of Bruges lacks flair, true, but he's reliable. Not like the hogwash they print nowadays.
It's interesting how the first cutscene was 30, but this one
right?
isn't. This one is 60. I guess because this is in-engine, but the other one was in-engine too. I seen when it switched to in-engine graphics. But it was definitely locked to 30. And stuttering.
Your errors. Bring our young damsel to the lower courtyard. She wants to practice, she'll get to practice.
Yeah, we get to practice shit. Don't get mad at her.
Don't get mad at her.
She's just a
Why
kid.
the hell not? The whippersnapper refuses to do as she's told.
As kids usually do.
Fine. I suppose I'm partly to blame. But this has to end. Now.
Gotta make your own
Killing
mistakes, old
monsters
man.
is not something to be taken lightly. Ciri must understand that, if she's to become one of us.
Killing
I'll see you
monsters
below.
is a fucking blast. And I will not hear anything else about it.
Wrong. Now Now I see
First
why
of
you're so
all,
eager to practice.
you
Strike.
wouldn't be trying that if you had a nutsack to land on. I mean, I'm sure it hurts a lot either way, but still. That's just asking for it, man. Ow. Oh. Is she blindfolded?
You're not in this circus. Pirouette. Wrong. Footwork. Enough. Get down.
I guarantee you that while I'm fighting in the game without a
What do you
blindfold
think?
and not on fucking stilts, it's not going to look anywhere near as cool as that. I will bet you money right
All
now.
right. Take off the
$15.
blindfold.
Oh, she
You
has
got work to
freckles.
do. Your reflexes are still slow.
Little freckles.
Maybe for a witcher.
Think drowners or striggers will go easy on you because you haven't undergone the mutations? Though in your shoes, I'd fear Vesemir more than any strigger. Disobeying his instructions, unwise.
Well, yes, but that book was horribly dull.
So is your
I
wooden sword.
know, and you know that's no excuse.
I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Better not.
Gerald's
Vesemir
not
said
a
if he
mean guy to
does, he'll
kids.
make you eat a bowl of slugs covered in salt.
Maybe I just don't think he's a mean guy.
Exactly. So you'd best behave. Come on, we'll practice with the others down below.
Usually in the
Shotgun
last game I
wolf.
played my Gerald as a pretty mean guy. Yeah, begin tutorial. I played my Gerald as a pretty mean guy, but
Winter
not
school
like
or an elven bathhouse.
unnecessarily mean. Mean when it was,
Maybe if you fall.
you know, profitable or worth it. Warranted. Mean if it was warranted, that's the word I'm looking for. Having a hard time with commentary today, it's been a while. Also, I do not like how, oh come on. I do not like how A is run and B is jump, and I do not like how when I'm climbing, the camera keeps
What did I tell you
recentering.
about
That's
breathing?
annoying.
Through your mouth, in rhythm with your steps.
Yeah, I'm not really liking the right analog stick camera
Siri,
sensitivity
cut
right
it
now.
out.
It doesn't feel smooth. Whee! Ow, that hurt me, you cock. Come on, you're a witcher. You can kill monsters 10 times the size of you and you can't run shit over. Ow! Oh, come on! Drop 10 feet. Ya big baby.
Run into trouble?
Whee!
Should I turn back and help you?
Come on. No.
Na, 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 na.
How does that hurt me? I'm dropping like literally 6 feet. Whee! Do you know about that? I was just holding back the whole time. Where'd she go? No, I lost. How did I lose? I should just give up now. I'm never going to be able to play this game. It's going to be hard. I can't even beat a little girl in a foot race. Ow.
Anything to say for yourself, young lady?
I'm very sorry, Uncle Vesemir.
Young blood craves action, I understand that. But when you fight a beast, knowledge counts as much as your silver sword. At the very least, you ought to be able to tell a ghoul from an owl ghoul.
By markings, like unto the Panthera tigris that in Zeracania dwells.
Oh, and you thought she
And
wasn't
by
taking
the
notes about the
hells of
owl
its
ghouls that
visage.
you told her to study.
So you did read the chapter. Still, you should have asked if...
But you were asleep, Uncle Vesemir.
You don't want to wake an old man.
Don't try to weasel your way out of this.
A witcher must know how to trick his opponent. You said so yourself.
Might have. But don't use my words of wisdom on Vesemir, got it? That's playing with fire.
Heh.
Fine, we've talked enough.
Dialogue in this
You're
game
with
can be
me,
campy, but
I'm
I
with
actually
Eskel,
really enjoy
Ciri
it.
with a dummy.
Again?
Stop groaning and grab a sword. What do you think? Should we start by reviewing the fundamentals or go right to free training?
It's also interesting that we have like a little Witcher camp because there weren't many Witchers alive or like out in the open, you know, in the last two games. I'm not an expert on the lore, so if I make any mistakes, please forgive me, but I do kind of remember the second game pretty well. I did not play the first one. I think I already said that, though.
Should work on the basics. Even skilled masters need to hone the fundamentals, and Ciri's barely a novice.
Yeah, this first episode. I'll do two. I'll do two 1 hour chunks. Because this first episode is going to be all tutorial and cutscene, gameplay, stuff like that. Tutorial stuff. But, however, I will give you my original impression. I hate the word impression. I'll give you my original rundown of what I think so far at the end of the first hour, after I talk about the graphic stuff, and then I will give you my revised, full first impression at the end of the second hour. I think that's a good plan. So, Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds. I'm also doing this just to show off the first 2 hours of the game. Like, this is going to be very unedited, long, me not talking for periods of time for cutscenes, stuff like that, because I'm trying to, pay attention to the beginning of the game. But, however, I am going to, like I said, give my first impressions, all that. But let's do this. Witchers must be prepared to fight foes of all kinds, be they plate-clad knights, ethereal wraiths, or bone-crushing giants. Fucking tongue twister, ain't it? To match the strengths and exploit the weaknesses of various different enemies, Witchers need to use a variety of weapons and combat techniques. It doesn't even say various. Where did I get that word? The cools. Oh my god, I can't speak. The core tools of their trade, are their swords. Really. One steel for fighting humans and non-humans. Yeah, I already know this. If you played The Witcher, this is a basic thing. You have signs, their magic, alchemy, can make potions, blade oils, and bombs. I really cannot speak today. I am not used to being in front of the mic, guys. It's been a while. I apologize. But like I said, now that I'm used to this new job and I'll have a lot more energy, won't be coming home sleeping every day, I will be much more active. Yep, I called it. I don't look anywhere near as cool when I fight as that chick did. How do I dodge? Dodging is very important. I cannot do that now. Nothing is stopping me. That's bullshit.
Position, Ciri. Footwork. Remember.
What? Okay, so it's not all rolling. I don't think I've seen much combat.
I'm too old for this.
So I get a little second when he cocks his sword to roll. Okay, so A is roll and B is dodge. That's interesting. That's really interesting, because most things are not dodges. Most things are not dodges. They're going to be rolls most of the time. But I could also parry. Okay, so we have a lot of options to block attacks and put ourselves in a more advantageous position to fight.
Riposte! Strike! Counter-strike!
LT just before your opponent attacks, perform a counterattack. Okay. So I can hold the parry, make him look like I'm going to parry him, and then bang, counterattack.
Had enough?
I like this. I like it a little bit. Come on. Bring it on, bro. I've been doing that.
Young lady. To bring the day to a close, we'll go over a few witches' signs. Let's start with Quen.
Okay, well, why is pressing A make it active if A is shield? Oh, okay, it's active as in, like, I have it selected.
Ciri,
Or when A is
Quen
roll,
sometimes
rather.
called the witch's shield. Now watch carefully to see why.
Nothing. You ain't got shit.
Cast
Come on.
me, Geralt. I want to see sparks fly.
Psh, sparks.
Come on!
I'm gonna wreck you. Wow.
For the Quen sign, I'd be aflame by now.
Wow. Oh, my stamina's too low. Wow. But it recharges pretty damn fast. Wow.
Mistake.
Hard, Geralt. Come on.
Oops. Okay, so you can't mash L to quick attack. I mean, counter attack. Ha! Blah, blah. And heavy attack.
What the blazes are you doing?
Oh, he doesn't want me to do that. He wants me to continue to cast Igni. I see. Oh, no, he wants me to hit Ard. Wow.
Ciri, Ard will knock anyone or anything off the
Ow,
house.
dickhead.
Destroy their rhythm. Time for Axie. Damn it. I hate this feeling.
Yay! Jedi mind trick, motherfucker.
Muddle your mind. Erden now. Show her, Geralt.
This one, yeah, this one's the trap. I really like this one.
Couldn't move if I wanted to.
What do you mean you can't move? Oh, you can't get out of it. Gotcha.
Throw a bomb.
Wah!
Don't worry, Ciri. Quen will dampen the blow.
Siri's not even watching. She doesn't even care about you. RB is bombs. That's cool. Alright, so at least it's different buttons so I can use bombs and signs at the same time. I'm feeling the control scheme, so using an Xbox controller is what I'm doing. I'm not sure about a PS3 controller. I can't really speak for that. I feel like a controller is definitely a viable method of controlling the game. Like I said, I'm going to have to do something about this camera sensitivity. I like it a little slower than that. But I definitely feel like the controls are okay, because in Witcher 2, the controls for keyboard and mouse were absolutely, absolutely atrocious. I didn't try it with a controller, but they were terrible. Okay, so I have a little crosshair for bombs. That's an interesting one. Not really something I expected from this game. I expected more of like a arc or something. I feel like that would look cooler, honestly. Alright, so keep training.
Enough. Continue training at will.
Let's fuck homeboy up over here. Whoopah, whoopah. Oh, alright, let's try dodging. Alright, that works. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Ow. Ow. There we go, there's the counterattack. That's what I wanted. How many attacks can I parry? Do I lose stamina? No. Ow. He's not gonna walk into it. And I can't walk out of it? Oh god. Did we just hit each other?
Damn it.
Ow. Oh, that was cool. It kind of like went through my block. Yeah, I like Ard. What? How did that not cancel his attack? Okay, so it's kind of weird how you kind of like get like knocked off of balance, I guess, sometimes. It's interesting, but I do like the flow of the combat. It does certainly feel nice. I'm kind of digging it. Counterattack is a little hard to get down, but I'm assuming it's meant to be. Ah, okay, so I can knock him out of that. Ah, what the... I didn't counterattack him there, but okay. Let's see how many of his attacks we could dodge in a row. Oop, none. 0. Ow. Okay. So it is hard to dodge attacks, but I really like the way it looks. Oh god, he's destroying me. Alright, so I can knock dudes out of like shield or whatever like that. But how does dodging really work is what I'm trying to figure out. It looks like in the middle of the... No, it doesn't. Okay. I was thinking that as long as I get in the middle of my dodge when he swings, I will have invincibility. But no, if his weapon connects, if I dodge into him, it still hits me. But I can kind of just mash it and like, wee, 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 do a little like fucking two-step dance around the guy. And he kind of has a hard time hitting me if I just keep dodging around him. As long as it's in time with his attacks. Yeah. Okay, so I'm assuming that's going to be something I can take advantage of at some point. And then, like, roll out of the way, drop a sign or something, throw a bomb at him. Cool. Alright. I'm confident now. I spent a little more time doing that than necessary. Okay, I'm trying to sheath my weapon, dude. Slow it down. Hey! Good job, Siri. I like her already. CDPR has always been good at making likable characters. You gotta give him that. Geralt is just an unbelievably likable character.
Get down here.
Don't run away.
A little she-devil.
She's gonna disappear and never come back.
Set her to polishing all the swords at Kaer Morhen.
Find that helmet?
Siri.
Siri?
Oh, come on. That was too obvious. This better just be a false tension build. If this is really how she, like, disappears and that's what happens, then that's lame as hell. What, is there a body under there? Is that what you're trying to say? See, now it's locked to 30 again. What the fuck? And that's when it starts stuttering. So whenever it goes into out-of-engine cutscenes, I guess, which the seamless transitions are nice, it starts stuttering.
No.
And it brings my recording FPS down to 30 as well. Like, it's not even recording at 60. It goes down to 30 when that happens. I don't like that. Okay, so I guess Siri is probably like the chosen one or whatever. She's taken by the Wild Hunt. My hair is different now. 3 years later. So maybe they're not going to explain what happened. Like I said, I did try to like stay away from the story, so forgive me if I have no clue what's going on.
About?
Take forever to explain.
Dawn's some way off. We've got time.
Now let's talk about it. It's always good to talk about your problems, girl. Gotta know.
I was relaxing in the tub, and next to me,
Triss?
Yennefer. Funny, isn't it? She's never been there. Seemed so real in my dream, though.
Was she nagging you about something? True to life, indeed.
Hehe.
We'll find her.
I always liked Triss. It seems kind of sad that Yennefer is going to be the main love interest of this game, but I'm sure we'll get some Triss action going on. Listen, if you're not cool with like sexual themes, first of all, you probably shouldn't check out this game. Second of all, this game is full of them, so I'm going to talk about them a lot. I'm going to be very blunt about it. I don't mean any offense to anybody.
Little she-devil.
You know, that's what it is.
I've trained
It's
kids
going to be a
who
lot
were
of it.
faster, stronger, but none had her character. Didn't end well, did it? Your dream.
No. The Wild Hunt appeared, attacked Ciri. I couldn't move, stood there like a stump.
That's what happens in dreams, man. Plays on your insecurities.
It was just a dream.
See? Yeah.
That's the problem. It was more. In the past, when Ciri'd appear in my dreams, something was wrong. She was in danger.
We taught her how to defend herself from anything, wraiths included.
I already said that. Okay, so I guess yellow moves the conversation forward.
Time to go.
Good. You talked about your problems, Geralt.
Wait.
Good start.
Show me the letter from Yennefer. Might have overlooked some hint in there.
Didn't overlook anything. We were meant to meet in Willoughby. That's what she wrote. Meanwhile, one army or another burned the village to the ground. All we can do is follow her trail, so...
Stop talking for a minute and give me the letter. Oh, how about that?
Lilac and
Does smell of
gooseberries.
Lilac and gooseberries.
You were gonna read it, not sniff it.
We must meet soon.
Soon.
Willoughby near Vizima. Nothing else to guide us there. What's this postscript? I still have the unicorn?
Stuffed unicorn. Used it once or twice.
Gotta be able to willingly talk about your
Situations.
escapades with your bros.
The things young folk get up to these days.
Back on topic. How's it look? How far behind Yennefer are we?
2 or 3 days. Trail's fresh, but it looks like it leads towards the main road. Could be muddled there.
Alright, so I'm going to start talking about graphics when I get into the gameplay again. I think that's going to be when we start our
Wait.
angry graphical discussion, which is coming regardless. So it's going to have to start at some point, so I guess here we go. I love the way he does little, like, pirouettes, I guess, as he said before. What sign do I have out? Yes, this one. Wow, that didn't work. Let's see how combat works against multiple monsters and dodging. I think it was right click to, yeah. Dodge, dodge, dodge. Okay, well I don't really need to dodge these guys. They don't seem quite, oh, I thought he was dead. Hey, I thought you were dead. I wasn't. I was aiming at you, first of all. Can you die? Thank you. Yeah, that's what I thought. No, no, no. Ah, look at that. Okay, so there's gonna be like patterns. You know, you maybe hit this guy so many times he's gonna dodge out of the way, and then you gotta be ready to counterattack or block or dodge or throw a bomb at him, whatever. Adrenaline points. Certain abilities can allow me to perform special attacks that require and consume adrenaline points. My adrenaline points slowly decline when I am not engaged in combat.
When armies pass, necrophages follow. Let's go before any more show up.
I can regenerate vitality by eating or drinking, meditating for at least 1 hour, while playing on the Blood and Broken Bones and Death March difficulty levels. Meditation does not regenerate vitality. Come on, brain. Use your words. You can do this. Food and drink can be placed in your consumables slots for quick use during combat, and press up or down to consume them and regenerate vitality. You have some food equipped in my upper consumable slot. Let's eat it now, shall we? Nami nom nom. Nami nom nom. Eat 2 bread. It'd be nice if there was a little, you know, animation. These guys gonna have anything on them? Blood? Venom extract?
This sorcerer I knew couldn't stop talking about how useful they are as creatures.
Okay. So my horse is my buddy. Good to have a horse dude as a friend.
No, because by eating rotting corpses, they prevent epidemics.
Did he know they eat the living as well?
No, really upset him too. His theory collapsed.
Okay, so we're here. Let's talk graphics. Alright. I'm going to start off with the bad stuff, get it out of the way, and then kind of move on to the stuff that I am happy about. So, first bad thing is grass. What the fuck, guys? I mean, obviously they went with the let's put a lot of grass in the scene as opposed to let's make the grass look good. That can be a acceptable thing when you're making the grass interactable, like so, as you can see kind of in the corner of the screen now, where I'm walking over the grass. My horse is knocking it over, making it, you know, trampling it underfoot, per se. So that's kind of cool, but it doesn't stay down. I like games like Arma where the grass stays down, or was that just Arma 2 DayZ mod? But either way, it was cool how the grass would, like, stay down. So, like, if you crawl through an area, you could see, like, where you flattened all the grass. I don't know how realistic that is. I don't spend much time outside. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, I haven't seen grass in, like, 8 months. So, yeah, the grass is irritating because it's clearly all, like, so fucking flat. And I think I have the grass on Ultra. Where's options at? I think I have everything on Ultra. I better. Graphics. Yeah, so having, like, grass look that flat when it's on Ultra... Oh, okay, it's just grass density. Is there, like, grass quality? Is there, like, a general, like, texture quality preset? I'm not sure if I... Okay, texture quality. Foliage visibility range. Detail level. So there's not a grass quality level. It's only, like... It only says grass... grass density. But there is a general detail level and texture quality. But, I mean, come on, dude. Look at that. That looks terrible. There definitely needs to be something done about that grass. I would assume that's not really something that's going to be fixed in a patch. It's really flat. But, I mean, how much can you really bitch about grass? You can only talk about it for so long. I am seeing the same kind of effect with the trees. When it gets to lower levels of detail in the distance, like so, it looks much, much better. I mean, the trees look beautiful out there. It actually adds to the realism that they kind of have, like, a cartoonish filter to them. So let's try, before we continue talking about graphics, turning off chromatic aberration. Once again, I'm sorry for the lack of, like, action in this video. This is, like I said, this one's going to be just mostly me feeling out the game. And we're already on 50 minutes on my end, but I believe I was sitting there for like 10 minutes before I started talking. Actually went live. So let's go back to video graphics. I should have done this when I was in this menu before, but I was more concerned about the grass. I think that was in post-processing. Anti-aliasing, bloom, sharpening, chromatic aberration. That's the one that people were upset about. So let's turn that off. Okay, whoa, I did not mean to jump. I'm noticing a little bit of color difference. It kind of looks like I just turned sweet effects off or something. Let's look over there in the distance. I don't know. I could really go either way with or without it. I don't mind, you know, making the colors look interesting. Doesn't really bother me.
The northern realms.
I don't mind playing with the colors a little bit. I'm not like a super color accurate guy, so I'm gonna say that's a pass. I'm not gonna take points off of that. Not that I'm like keeping score or anything. But
Believe that.
yeah, so other than that, colors look good. I'm liking the atmosphere. I really like the distance. You know, the level of details are pretty good in the distance. I love those floating trees. Floating trees, bending trees. The first time I seen them, how the trees bend with the wind, that's pretty fucking awesome. And obviously the wind makes the grass roll, rolling hills, if you will. But there's something about the aliasing maybe that's bothering me about the trees and a lot of the environment. I'm not sure if it's aliasing. I'm not sure if it's the way that they went with like a lot of solid colors as opposed to like a lot of very complex textures. Like if you look at Geralt, he doesn't have many complex textures on him. A lot of the textures are simple and give like a more general idea of what that fabric would look like instead of trying to pack as much, you know, as much texture into the texture, if you will. I'm not sure if that makes sense, but a lot of games they try to make textures look very busy, and they try to make everything have like little squiggles that's supposed to indicate like depth and tessellation and all that. And I'm not sure if I like it or not that a lot of the textures are very flat, like the horse texture is very flat, but it's not flat at the same time because they're obviously clearly extremely high res, so jury's still out on that one for sure.
We going?
Looks like we're about to get into another fight. I could definitely use some practice.
Help me! Help!
My wagon broke and everyone died. It was a catastrophic 20-mile-an-hour wagon accident. Oh, no, never mind. You're being eaten. Ooh. That's a large thing. Is this going to be my second real fight? A very large thing? Ah, die, large thing. Okay, well, now he's injured. Oh, we're going to have to hunt him. Nope. Did you just kill my friend? Definitely took a hit. Woo! No, that's mine. I was hungry. Bastard. Butcher's gotta eat too, man. Aha, he did hurt my friend. See? I observe things. I'm observing this game and talking about it. I know my commentary is really stale today. Like I said, I'm kind of more interested in paying attention to the game than giving like A+ commentary, but I think I'm doing okay for not being in front of the mic for like a month. Yeah, see the chainmail, the textures on Geralt, they look very flat, but it fits the aesthetic, and that's more important to me.
Your horse died quickly.
Hold on, I'll continue what I was saying after this
It's one
cutscene.
of their prey. Eat it, alive, piece by piece.
You'd like a reward, I suppose.
Ugh. Sorry, I was inhaling some vape. Nah, this guy's already bad off. I normally am very greedy as Geralt because I feel like that's just the kind of guy he is. You know, he's like, you know, he wants money from everybody.
Say they won't lift a finger without pay.
He's only interested in if there's a couple bucks in it, but this guy's already, you know, half cocked, so I'm gonna give him a break.
Leads to the main road and ends there, muddled.
You seek someone?
Yeah.
Yes, a woman. Medium height, long black hair. Seen anyone like that?
No. But there's
Yes,
an inn
her
here
butt
in
was
White
excellent.
Orchard. Sole one around. Gets its share of travelers. Perhaps you'll learn something there?
Yes, I would imagine that the place where all the people hang out and conversate would be the place to go to find out some information.
Not a bad
Exposition.
idea.
Well, that's not
Especially
really
since that
exposition.
wound
It's more
needs
like
cleaning.
obvious plot
Beast
device.
barely grazed me. But sure, could use a good rye. Nice and
It's not
cool,
exposition at all. What was I talking
straight
about?
from a cellar.
Let's go.
Okay, so back to graphics. And then I'm going to get to the actual graphics, like the bitching about the graphics. Or the bitching that people have been doing about the graphics. I am not going to do much bitching. I think the grass has been my biggest gripe so far in my very short time with, you know, trying to analyze the graphics as I'm commentating at the same time, which is more difficult than it looks. So hold A without steering to automatically follow its path. Oh, that's nice. They did a little Red Dead Redemption thing there. So, that gives me time to speak.
Griffin this close to the village.
I want to trot, though. I don't want to run. I want to be able to look at the pretty.
Exactly.
God damn it.
Forest to the
Hold it
mountain
back.
shore, but here,
Oh, look at the little
here's
animals.
the main road.
Maybe it's the war.
I can sense
Corpses
them.
everywhere, the stench of blood, burnt flesh. Drives monsters crazy sometimes.
Men, too. We need to watch
Can you stop
ourselves
talking
and
so I can
watch
talk,
it.
please?
And we
I want to
should
listen to you
leave
talking,
as
but
soon
I
as
want
we
to
learn
talk.
it.
Anyway.
Move it!
So, first of all, why do superpowers always have to look through fisheye lenses? Why? Why does everything have to get all blurry when I become superpowered Spidey sense? Is it because I'm trying to, like, hold in the farts that roil in your stomach whenever you concentrate this hard? I don't know, man. Regardless, graphics. Hop off your horse here, buddy. I want to grab these plants. They're clearly plants that I can grab. And crafting is always good in The Witcher. Have you seen a lady?
Stay away from me and my family.
Well, fuck you, then. Get on the horse? Oh, no, it's A? No. What is mount? A. I said A.
Go, go.
How about you stay away from my fucking road? Run her over. So you get for talking shit. Anyway, so, like I was saying, the jury is still out on the whole flat textures thing, but it fits in the aesthetic. And the thing that I wanted to say about that is that I shouldn't disturb the peace. Okay, I will be sure not to do that. That's a lie. I'm gonna fuck around wherever I want. I'm a goddamn Witcher. I have superhuman powers. If you have something to say about me, you know, taking a shit in your water clothes washing basket, then that sucks to be you, because you're not going to do anything about it or you're getting stabbed. Anyway, like I was saying about graphics, before I talk to these people, this is like the town from one of the early gameplay footages, and this is one of the places where people were noticing the graphical downgrade. The aesthetic of this game is very good. Even though there was a graphical downgrade, I am okay with that because of what I'm about to say, which is what I was trying to say that whole time before. And that is, there's a way that these things go when it comes to what you think about a game and what other people are saying about a game. And the most important thing is, what is your opinion? What is the kind of experience you had with the game? What do you think about the graphics? Not what is everyone else saying about the graphics, and do I believe that? That's the wrong way to look at it. You shouldn't look at both sides of the argument and say, okay, who do I believe, and who am I going to side with? You should be looking at the subject of the argument and deciding, what do I think about this? So that kind of ties into what I was saying about the aesthetic of the game. And it's that it works good. It works good. The trees in the distance, fucking itchy ass nose. The trees in the distance look excellent. The sunlight, the god rays, definitely on point. And the graphics are fully next gen, if you want to use that stupid word. So, my opinion that I have formed so far, with little care to what everyone else is saying, is that my perception of the graphics, the way I'm looking at the graphics, what I see, what I think, is more important than what other people are saying. And what other people are saying is way more important than what's getting posted in the media articles. And that is way more important than... Well, that is all less important, is what I was getting at. All of that is less important than, am I going to enjoy the game? And is a graphical downgrade bad enough that I can't deal with playing this game anymore? And the answer is no. The hairworks look cool. Hey, fuck you. I should stab you in the face. The graphical downgrades, you know, it was a big deal. It's not, you know, it's not something to be taken lightly. Like, the, you know, our Lord and Savior Gabe Newell, or I guess we're not friends with him anymore. Like that guy once said, you can't lie to the internet. If you ever lie to the internet, they will find out. They will deconstruct whatever bullshit spin you put on your lie to try to cover up your mistake. And they will never forgive you. They will plaster your name all over the streets. They will tell everybody what you did, and you will never be forgiven. And you will suffer for it for the rest of your life, because everything that comes out of your mouth after you got caught lying to the internet is bullshit. And that's just how it goes. So, there's no justifying what they did by saying, we didn't change the graphics, what are you guys talking about? It's exactly the same, we just added some shaders. Come on. Duh. All the textures got a graphical downgrade. The grass looks meh, to be fair, and there was clearly some serious optimization going, because at the level the game was at before, the way it looked, there was no way they were going to be able to make a big ass world and maintain that. I mean, the map is pretty big. It's let's see. It's big. It's a big map. I accept their... No, I don't know. Whoa. What? Okay. That wasn't even the world map. That was just where I am now. I thought this was the whole map. Oh. So I guess those are like areas? Yeah, those are like areas. I don't think we can go to all these places, but that's pretty rad. Anyway, more importantly, I'm not saying that I accept this graphical downgrade and that it's okay, but like I said, I'm going to play the game, I'm going to form my own opinion of it, and if I can still enjoy the game and I still think it looks pretty, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to just agree with you because that's what everyone's saying, is that, oh, fuck them because, you know, they downgraded the graphics, they lied to us. Yes, they did, that's wrong. There's no getting around that. However, it's still a pretty fucking game. And you can say that I'm going easy on it all you want, but I'm telling you right now, I am just as much of a cynic as any other popular cynic critics on YouTube, and I will talk shit about anything that I feel worthy to be called out. Absolutely, no doubt about it. I'm not going to go easy on a game that doesn't deserve it to be gone easy upon. But however, CD Projekt Red has a bit of a reputation. I trust them for what they did, and I'm going to be my own judge of, you know, how much necessary this graphical downgrade was worth it. Doesn't mean I'm not going to listen to people who know more than me. I'm fully willing to do that, and that reminds me that I should go listen to those kids, because I'm sure there's a quest with them over there. So I'm not going to say much more than that. I could sit here and talk about it for probably the next half an hour, about the whole graphical issue and all the, you know, all the bitching that people have been doing. Let's eat some shit.
The wild hunt in the heavens.
I thought we could talk to these people. I'm pretty sure there was a quest involved over here.
I don't like you, white one.
Nah, not much I can do. I'm a witcher. I'm a white one. Goddamn racist, discriminating against white people. Frame rate's pretty solid. Performance is good. I'm happy with that. That's not something I was expecting on first day. I actually thought it was going to be like, oh, it's bad. No, I wanted to talk to the dwarf. He has a quest for me. I've seen this part. Alright, so I'm going to go quiet for a minute, smoke some nicotine, or vape some nicotine rather, and watch the pretty cutscene. I've done my allotted bitching for the day. The next video there will be no bitching, there will just be me talking about the experience of the game, and then at the end I will give my full first impressions, which will probably be just a lot of regurgitating the shit I already said, but then I'll be sure about it. Who knows, I might change my mind entirely when I see a little bit more of the graphics. I'm already... I said I was going to let you guys enjoy the cutscene. I'll finish when it's over.
My arse it is.
Ow! I punched the table and it changed the control scheme. Sorry if that peaked the mic out and destroyed headphone users.
What? Witches?
You're goddamn right.
I'll not drink with Weaverlost freaks.
I'm sorry. Were you talking to this Weaverlars freak?
Beg your pardon for those thugs.
No need. We're used to it.
Folk are jumpy round here. Armies just passed through. Now a griffin's prowling about.
Yeah, I sliced a big fucking chunk out of him.
Pleasure. Ran into your kinsman, Bram.
Bram? How is he?
Alive. Sends his regards.
Master Witchers. Food and drink on the house. What can I get you?
Sweet. Okay, so options marked blank will open the shop panel. And, I'm not using space, I'm using the controller, thank you. We are... let's chit-chat a little bit before we get to the...
Pretty busy place.
Get down to the nitty-gritty.
Nations on the move.
Yeah, let me know. If you guys like the series, I'll continue it. I'll keep recording while I play it. I don't mind. I've wanted to do a full playthrough for a while, and I always seem to not finish them. So, no guarantees, but if it gets a positive reception, as long as it keeps getting positive reception, I'll keep going. Because my previous full playthroughs did not really get much attention.
Know what tomorrow will bring.
And like I said, I do like, and you know, of course I enjoy making videos, absolutely,
on that griffin?
but,
Nay, not at the moment.
I mean, I'd rather make the ones that people are going to respond to, because one of my favorite things is interacting with you guys, so if I'm going to play through Far Cry, you know, and record it all, which I still am going to finish, I promise. I lost my save, so I have to catch back up.
Seems they hanged the
But yeah, I'm going to finish that, and I have been waiting to do a full playthrough that I can get a lot of, you know, fan interaction, you know, a community interaction with, and still do the full playthrough and put all the effort into it. Like I said, that'll probably be Star Citizen Squadron 42, because that's the one game that I actually know a lot about.
Nations on the move. Some search for kin, others just want to get out of the way of the armies. They all need food, drink, and a night's rest in warmth.
So, war's been good for your trade?
Aye, so far. But it'd be best to know peace again. Times like these, you never know what tomorrow will bring.
Okay.
Looking for a woman. Raven-haired, violet eyes, dresses in black and white. Riding in from Willoughby. And, strange as it sounds, lilac and gooseberries might have smelled that.
I've not seen nor smelt such a lady. Believe I'd remember.
Yeah, especially hard to forget this one.
Yeah, I ain't spelled nothing like that either. Sorry, buddy, can't help
Folk
you.
from all over. Might be worth your while to ask after her.
Alright, let's ask the thugs. First, let's see what we got to buy.
The counter.
That sounded like it was a robbery. Show me what you got behind the counter. I can sell stuff. Yennefer's Letar, 20 owl, and roasted chicken leg. Also, that's food. Whoa, master item. Radical. A torch, I don't really need that. Equipment, I don't have any of that I could sell. This stuff I can't sell any of. That's great. So I can't sell anything here. Fucking wonderful. Alright, do I have some cash hola? I got 25. I have 250 crowns, so that's cool. These are Gwent cards. I'm not planning on playing that on camera, because that would just be boring, but I've heard it's actually really good, so check that out for yourselves. Mahakabaga spirit. Oh, I thought it was like an actual spirit, like some fucking genie in a bottle. I'm an idiot. It's Burr. Alcohol. You moron. Water. I mean, I could use some water. It's never a bad thing to have laying around, so let's buy a water or two. Whoa, that's expensive. Screw that. That's the most expensive water I've ever seen. 42 crowns a pop. I already got some food. Used an alchemy, food. Alright, you know what? Why are we wasting our time here? I'm sure if I need, items, I can really come back. Toodles.
Thanks. For everything.
Well, it's nice that you actually end conversations instead of just walking away from people after you've achieved what you know, like in so many other games. Why is this still a cutscene? I want to go interrogate the peoples. Oh, he's going to do it himself?
Bandage that up.
Please.
No, I guess not.
I'm not decrepit yet.
Then I'll ask about Yennefer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying.
Just remember, we'd rather not draw any attention.
Do I look like the attention-drawing store to you? Do I really have a choice? I'm clad in full fucking chainmail. I do like the chainmail texture, even though it's flat. Like I said, it's not flat. It's just simple. Simple textures. That's the word I was looking for the whole time. Simple. Okay, so let's talk to these buttheads. Where's the soldiers? Were they the soldiers? Yeah, I suppose.
I'm looking for someone.
And we seek some peace and quiet.
That's not how you approach someone. You know, how about like, hi boys, can I buy you a drink if you don't talk shit? I'm gonna stab you in the face, I swear to God. I can influence people's minds. I could also level up the influencing of people's minds. I just want to talk.
Just want to talk.
You deaf, Stray? No one here'll talk to you. If it's company you seek, stick that mangy snout of yours in a trough with the pigs. Show that shit-eater, Micah.
Keep digging. Patience is running thin.
Running low on patience. Once it's gone, your heads will roll.
Well put.
I was jesting. No call for anger.
See a raven-haired woman here, dressed in black and white?
We know nothing, sir. Leave us be.
Oh man, did I just lose my fucking chance to talk to these fools?
We'll not talk to you.
Ah.
We don't want to talk. We don't want to fight.
I know I was able to get information from them, so that kind of blows.
There are 4 factions.
For what?
What a waste of time. The Earth shall revolve around the sun before you comprehend these rules.
Oh, this is the guy who wants to play the game. Yeah, I don't have time for you, buddy. Sorry. I'm actually trying to also drip juice
Albert
into my
Geert,
vape at the same
assistant
time.
Professor in Contemporary History at Oxenford Academy.
Geralt of Rivia, Witcher with tenure. I'm looking
With
for a
tenure.
woman. Long hair, dressed in black and white. Seen anyone like that?
Of course not. Unlike the populace, I know the horsewoman of war is pure poppycock.
Not quite. Has war... Is that a different color? I don't know.
Horsewoman of war. What's that about?
Folks say an omen. A beautiful phantom rides the fields at night, looks as you described her.
Yeah, I don't know how loud the
Armies
vape is.
follow
I'm
her,
gonna have to
and all who
check.
cross her path meet
It's
with
great, though.
misfortune.
Coffee cake flavor.
I can vouch for the last bit. Know where they saw her?
No, facts interest me, not fairy tales.
Okay, well, I guess you're useless then.
Not a place I'd ever expect to find a scholar. Take it you're fleeing the war?
Quite the opposite. Chasing it. I'm headed for the front.
Tired of life?
I seek knowledge, which I value more than life itself. I've a thirst no dusty old tomes can quench. I wish to see the Nilfgaardian invasion with my own eyes, understand it, and record it.
I always
in
read
my
that as
chronicles
Milfgard.
by
I'm like,
magnum
wait.
opus.
They really named it that? And then I look and I'm like, no. Okay, yeah, write about what it's really like.
Interesting.
Don't...
We need somebody to describe war.
Don't,
What it's really like.
sugarcoat it.
Not colorful banners and generals making...
My
moving
vocabulary is
speeches,
just
but
a fail
rape,
today.
Violence.
All the words I
thoughtless
usually
cruelty.
know are
I
not
see
coming
you
to me.
lack the polish of the academy. Rape and cruelty are details of no import to the war's course. Trinkets on the garment of conflict, one might say.
Tell that to the people whose houses burned down.
Yeah. Okay.
Horsewoman of
I already said
Folks
that.
say an omen.
Yes.
Vouch for-
Yes. See you later.
Gotta go. So long.
You're
An omen.
useless.
You strike me as a man of the
No,
world.
I don't want to play
Are you
Gwent.
familiar with Gwent?
No, and I don't have time to learn.
Yeah,
But the
man.
rules are quite
I got
simple.
shit to do.
Come, let's play.
Can't you see? Now I'm straight. Really. It's okay.
No thanks. Got some other things on my mind.
Shame. I'd ask the locals, but since they can't count to 10, the rules are a complete mystery.
Yeah, maybe some other time, man. I'll be back.
Well, I'm here if you change your mind.
I will. I will play this game, but I know you guys don't want to sit through that, so we're gonna save that till later. Cat, give me your secrets. Do you know about the lilac and gooseberry woman? Do not lie to me, Cat. Oh, damn it, I didn't want to talk to you.
Woman.
I wanted to talk to the cat. Obviously, it's got a bigger brain than
Not
you.
like everyone. And not just any woman. Mine smells of lilac and gooseberries, dresses in black and white.
2 schnapsies.
Ah,
It'll lift your spirits.
he knows something. God damn it, every time I put my vape down, it moves the mouse a little bit, and it's like, hey, look, you changed your gamepad controls. Is that a sticky note? Yeah, it looks like it has a glue strip at the top there. Alright, we're running low on time here, so I'll have a drink.
Fine, I'll have a drink.
Which is not really cutting to the point, but
Let me cut to the
whatever.
chase. You seen her or not?
Yennefer of Vengerberg.
Oh, progress. Let me know what you guys think of the audio quality.
mentioned her name.
I just have to
Yet you described her
re-mess with the settings on my
Once
mixing
I
board
hear
and on my
something,
mic, so
I never forget.
if you can hear me like moving my mouth or like scratching the back of my head, you know, like annoying, just like sounds that shouldn't be getting picked up, like those noises I just made, let me know. Yeah. Who are you? That's
What
a
do
good
you
one.
do?
Before we
Who are you?
actually ask him
mangy
how he knows her.
Gaunter Odin, at your
Make him seem like we're interested in him, you know?
Vagrant. That a profession now?
Wine and dine him a little bit.
once a merchant of mirrors. The madding crowd dubbed me Master Mirror, or the Man of Glass.
How do you know Yennefer?
What a question. Master Dandelion's ballads, of course. The only way a humble merchant might hope to rub up against greatness. Unless, that is, he's as lucky as I am.
And runs into a very patient witcher.
It's a Geralt of Rivia himself.
Oh.
Butcher of Blaviken.
Okay, so it's Geralt with a hard G. Gotcha. Gotcha, Geralt. So I suppose you know who I am.
Master Dandelion's ballads too.
To your health.
These headphones hurt my ears. They're like soft headphones. It's weird. So where the hell is she?
You seen Yennefer?
No more playing around.
Apologies, but I must ask, is this about love?
I've been fighting the hiccups for like half an hour, I swear. Of course it's about love. None of your business. Alright, fair enough.
Guessed it. It's love.
I knew it at once.
I'm lying.
What do you know? Tell me.
Before you appeared, it never occurred to me that might have been Yennefer. Who would have thought?
Get to the point.
An Nilfgaardian scout from the local garrison saw her.
Where?
At their camp. She rode in there. Dark of night. Black and white. Gooseberries and... Yes, I know. Had a terse exchange with the garrison commander and raced off.
Where to?
I'm not omniscient. Ask at the garrison.
It's omniscient.
Thanks.
With a shush. You know, I don't know the main character's name.
Together. Perhaps one day I'll be in trouble and you'll be nearby to help.
Yeah. Probably not, but okay. I mean, if it makes you feel better, you can call my name loudly when you're getting mauled by a griffin, but not much I can do about that. Oh, they want to brawl. It's on, homeboys. I know that look whenever I see it. Nope, cut right to the chase. Don't even give them time to speak. As soon as you know that someone wants to fight, you should just run at them and flying spear them. On some Mick Foley shit. I won't stay long.
Wouldn't want to stay long anyway.
Maybe not. And maybe you'll just stay forever.
6 feet under.
What's with the belt dongs on everybody? Ooh. Hey, I dodged that shit. Done. Oh, strong attack. Oh, I missed. Oh, hey. That's what I said. Whoop. 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 Aw, I wanted to give him a good one. Haymaker, I should have hit Y. Okay, that was a cool fist fight. I enjoyed that. I wonder if I can fist fight people anytime. That'd be fun. Yes, I can. Fuck yeah. My horses are freaking. So let's ask the Nilfgaardians about Yennefer. But first, we're going to have to wait till the next episode because we're hitting about an hour and 20 minutes of record time. And I would like to, you know, make this into 2 large chunks because I just didn't get enough done in this episode. But I think I've got a pretty good grasp on the game for a quick hour of gameplay. I'm pretty happy with what I've seen so far. I'm definitely enjoying the game. It started slow. I'm going to definitely admit that it started slow. However, I am definitely excited to play more. Like, in a normal conversation, in a normal video for me, I would stop here and edit the video just because I want to get it out early and all that, but I'm definitely going to continue and play the next hour of gameplay because I just want to play that shit. This game looks awesome. Hopefully I have enough hard drive space for that, but I should be okay. So, first impressions. The first half of first impressions, before I revise them in the second video for The Witcher 3, are so. Basically, the game's pretty darn cool. The fighting is excellent. I'm liking the feel of the fighting a lot. It seems like Batman, but more weighty and more consequence, that you can't just mash Y to, mash Y to counter, all that good stuff. And, of course, that's because The Witcher 2 did that so good in the first place. The Witcher 2 had excellent combat where you really feel like you're a skilled, finessed swordsman, but you're still able to get killed if you're not on your A game. So I'm definitely happy about that. And we already went over the graphics, like I said, downgrade and lying, not acceptable. However, it's still a pretty game. There's no denying that. It definitely looks next gen, as much as I hate that word. And it is absolutely a pleasure to look at, even though in the back of my mind I know that I could have been better, except for the grass. So, like I said, we'll go into more detail on that, and I'll give an overall, final first impression at the end of the next video. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed taking a first look at The Witcher 3 and bumbling through it with me while I get used to commentating again after, my short break. And please like, subscribe, all that jazz, and tune in next time for more Witcher 3. I got a whole bunch of nice videos lined up. In fact, I'll give you guys, just for watching all the way to the end if you're still here, haha, fat chance, I'll give you a sneak peek into what could be in the future. Where's my little note over here? For the next couple weeks, we are looking at a RetroPie video, Elite Dangerous Part 3. Yes, sir, it's coming. We just got to get the gang together. It's been real tough. I apologize for that, guys. Star Citizen, I'm going to be doing a video on that. Even though I usually only do videos for major updates, I have something I want to address that's going to be very, very interesting. And more Elite footage that I have actually waiting to put out, but I want to do Part 3 before. We're going to have a little bit more stuff on a little more niche games. I'm going to start a new series, and you guys are probably going to like that. I think is going to get good reception. It might not be as popular as my other videos, but I think the people who will watch it will like it. It's going to be kind of focused on popular games that are not AAA kind of stuff. And also, I'm going to be doing a comparison between Next Car Game and BeamNG Drive that I've wanted to do for probably like 6 months, and I think the games are both finally at the state where they're ready to do that. So, once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Tune in for the next episode of Witcher, where I'm going to be doing the next hour of the game and giving my final first impressions, which I've said a million times already. This is Lysergic, guys, signing out. I wonder if I can punch her in the face. Oh god! No, why did I do that? Oops.